Good morning. So I'm sitting here just amazed by the fact that God has something specific for me, that He desires for me to serve Him, not just to run around and serve other people. I thought that He wanted me to serve Him as, a mom, as a wife, as a daughter. And that's all I would do, to serve in His church, to serve other people in the world. I was really doing good, and I was helping people. I was spreading the gospel. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Try Jesus. Yeah, God bless you. Jesus got you. Don't worry. Yeah, you just trust Jesus. And I thought I was on the right path. I was studying. I was reading my Bible. I was spending time with the Lord. I was worshiping and praying. It turns out that was for a season. That was for a season. He wanted more. He wanted me. There's so many people that will say stuff like, women should be quiet. Women shouldn't be preaching. Women shouldn't be pastors. Women just need to listen to their husbands, and that's it. Well, what's happening now? Can somebody explain? Can somebody explain what's going on with your girl right now? I am fully submitted 1,000% to the Lord. Oh, she being led by unclean spirits. Yeah. Not so. I spent hours laying on my floor in the form of a cross, praying. I spent hours on my knees by the grace of God. And I spent hours reading my Bible. I spent hours learning from Him. This is all in one night. What fellowship does light have with darkness? There's just too much light. But yet God is calling me to speak. God is calling me to teach. God is calling me to preach. God is calling. It's amazing because He wants to use me. He's like, Jennifer, I just don't want you to go out and just do stuff for other people in support of them. I actually have a mission for you. So He pulled me away from all of that, from everything, so that I could be with Him, so that He can work on me. And He's let me know, Jennifer, this is a season of me and you. And that's it. Me and you are building. Me and you are working. Me and you are establishing. I am doing a work in you. It's such a beautiful thing. Like, we get into all these different roles to serve others. But God wants us to make a clear distinction between, are you serving me or serving others? Is this what I am leading you to? Is this what I created you to do. It's so important on this journey to follow God, because he has something specific for you. Now, it could be just to support others in their dreams and their goals and what they have. You could be the support element, yes. But God should be informing you that that's what he has for you, and that's it. You could be selling yourself short. You could be in a situation to where you are avoiding following God. Where you simply are oblivious to following God. Or you're simply not following God. When I ask you, what are you doing to take up your cross to follow God? It shouldn't be a bunch of stuff. It should be, I listen to what the Father tells me to do and I do it. And in that, there's a lot of things that come with that. But that's what it is. Don't tell me you go out and do anything. Don't tell me you do stuff. Because so many people do stuff without God. David wanted to do some stuff. He wanted to go and build the temple for the Lord. His heart was in the right place. It was a good thing. It was a God thing. It was just not for him to do. It was for his son to do. Why? He had too much blood on his hands. He wanted Solomon to do it. So what if he would have went and did it? Yeah, I'm doing this for the Lord. I love my God. I'm a man after God's own heart. We on the right page, of course. Did God tell you to do that? See, doing good ain't enough. Doing what you feel is right is not enough. Being what you have been taught to do is not enough. What is enough? Being in the perfect will of God. Doing what God tells you to do. Well, I can't hear from God. I don't hear God's voice. Then set your whole heart on hearing God's voice. Set your whole heart in the season on seeking God. I want to know his voice. I want to make sure I'm doing what God is telling me to do. If God orders your steps, not your life in its entirety, but to include your life in its entirety, but the steps, if God is not ordering every step placed in front of you, then why is he not? And it's not to condemn anyone. It's just to inform that that's what the Lord wants to do. He wants to lead you and guide you. Doing good, being nice, being kind, and saying Jesus and God bless you is not why God created you. He has a mission for you. He has something he wants you to do. And it's a new thing. Behold, I do a new thing. Don't you perceive it? He don't want to make carbon copies of what he's already done. He want to do something new with you. So you can't go following after people and being led by other people. You got to seek God for what he wants you to do. That's getting out of tradition. It's getting out of religion and going after God. Learn of his voice. Learn of his will for you and move in step with the Father. Follow God.